wanted to do this video about um, likes and dislikes. Um, I have a book that I'm trying to produce about positives. Now, a lot of people aren't very positive, and a lot of people hold a lot of negativity within themselves. They're hard on themselves. They want to do a perfect job, or it could mean they won't have a job. So everything has to be just perfect, and a lot of people strive for perfection. Now, we're not perfect. Everybody makes mistakes, and sometimes mistakes can get us written up. We don't want to be written up, especially at work. So we do have to strive for perfection. It's very hard, and a lot of times you need to go over what you have already written, so it doesn't. You don't have errors. So it's like, proofreading. Anyways, um, so what I'm trying to say here is that you don't have to be perfect, but you have to think before you speak, before you hold a conversation, before you interrupt someone, and you don't want to lose your train of thought. You have to try to hold your train of thought and wait until they're done and then speak. It gets very complicated when you just have something on your mind and you want to let it out. And then you end up changing the conversation like 50 million times because you've got to get your thoughts out and you're thinking of something else based upon what they said. You have to let them speak. Even if you lose your train of thought, even if you don't get to bring up what you wanted to talk about, it can get hard. Conversations can get very challenging, I swear. It depends on who you're talking to and how complicated the conversation is. Now, with that, likes and dislikes, like I was talking about this positive book. I wrote positives that you could gear towards yourself, and it was every day of the year, for every date of every year, for every month. There's a positive about yourself. Now, whether it be something you like, or whether it be something you enjoy doing, or whether it be something about yourself. I did this positive book anyways that I'd like to get published. But likes and dislikes. Now, why is that important? People are really negative. So a way to turn around the negative is a positive. So if you can figure out what you like, instead of going to the restaurant and just saying, I really don't care, I can't decide what to eat, you just go ahead and make up the decision for me. I'm between these two or this three. Or you can't decide what restaurant to go to. Oh, you pick. Figure out what you like. Where's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite thing to do? What do you like to do at night before you go to bed? Do you have a routine? Is there something you like to cuddle with? Do you need to cuddle with something? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What don't you like? Can you compromise with someone because they like it and you don't? So I'll listen to it anyways because you like it, but I really don't enjoy it. It's okay. I just do it because you want to do it. And that's really good quality to have. Because a lot of people are like, I don't like your music. I don't want to listen to this. I'm going to go in the other room. You can do that too. And you can listen to your music. It's very good to figure out what you like from what you don't like. And if you can write them all down and figure out your favorite things and then compare to your partner and compromise on things you want to do together. Yes, I like to play board games. Can you give me some time to play the board games with me? And we'll sit down and play some board games like Connect Four or Scrabble or anything, whatever you like for games. Checkers, chess, whatever you like. find a partner to do it with. Find somebody to do it with, even if your partner won't. And it's important to figure out your likes for how to make you happy. You like to do this thing. You like to listen to music, or you like to watch movies, or you like to watch the news. You figure out what you like. The news is usually, they have their top headlines, then they get into weather, and then they get into sports. Maybe you only like to watch the sports section. Maybe you like to watch the top headlines, don't care about the sports. You figure out what you like. Maybe you like certain sports. Maybe you like to go and watch boxing. Well, you don't subscribe to anything with boxing, so maybe you'll go to a place that shows the boxing live in a restaurant. Why not? Just buy pop and sit there and watch the thing, and hopefully you can go with someone. It's always funner to go with someone than by yourself. But you can go by yourself. You can even go to yourself to a movie. There's no one who said you can't. Figure out what you like, what you want to do. And don't just say you don't like anything. Of course, you're going to like some things. Maybe you like to watch racing. Maybe you would like to, then you can save for what you like to do. Maybe you want to go to a concert, and you get to see one concert a year. Or maybe you've already done everything. So what is there to like? I've already done everything. Well, what's your favorite things to do? Maybe you can go there and share it with somebody special. Likes are important because it really makes the person. You dislike drivers that don't turn on their turn signals, but you're one that don't turn on your turn signals, so you really don't care. But some people really get under and get mad at people who don't turn on their turn signals. So maybe you should try. I guess I could try. See, that's the thing about life. Some irritated drivers don't like when you do certain things in traffic, So, you try to figure out what they don't like and do it, so you don't piss off anybody, and then you don't got anybody yelling at you, I guess. Maybe you don't care if they yell at you. But some can get really irate, I guess. You got to figure out what you like and what you don't like. Do you like to draw? Do you like, maybe you just get a drawing tablet and draw. Why not? And see what you come up with. If you're really good at it, maybe you'll get into painting. Maybe you like instruments and you like band. Maybe you like to hit things. So maybe you want to play the drums. Hey, I can get out my aggressions on the drums or on a boxing bag and get out my aggressions and learn how to box. Maybe I don't have to hit anybody, but I can hit the bag. That sounds like a good idea. And you can save for these things or put them on monthly payments or monthly payments or pay in full or whatever. But find out what you like, and maybe there's a few things you want to buy. Find out what you want to do. Maybe something can take up your time instead of doing bad habits. Maybe you can crochet or knit if you're a woman. If you're a man, maybe you can get into exercise and try to really make yourself look better and feel better. Maybe work on your health. Maybe you want to be a really good cook and outcook people. Watch some YouTube videos on cooking or buy some cookbooks and analyze all the recipes, and you decide what you want to put in it. You can do that. You can change up a recipe. It doesn't have to be exact to what they did. You can add this or that to it. Oh, I think it tastes good with this or that. And then you become a really good chef. It's all in what you like to do. So likes are so important. It describes us. It gets to know yourself and your significant other or your husband. You can even get to know each other better. Have a blessed day.